You see the lines outside the Apple Store for the latest iPhone. You see the endless hauls from Zara and Shine flooding your social media feed. We're surrounded by stuff, drowning in it. Yet the moment the next big thing drops, that familiar itch returns, that urge to click add to cart. We consume endlessly, but we never truly feel satisfied. Why can't we stop buying? It's not just clever marketing, it's brain chemistry. Welcome to the Economy Unpacked Daily YouTube channel. From Wall Street to your street, we share the world of money in a clear way. Today, we're unpacking the economics of consumer addiction, from the fast fashion you wear to the new iPhone in your pocket. Our story begins not in a shopping mall, but deep inside your brain. It's all about a tiny molecule called dopamine. For years, we thought of dopamine as the pleasure chemical, the reward we get after doing something we enjoy. But that's not the full picture. Neuroscience now tells us that dopamine is actually the chemical of anticipation. It's the thrill of the hunt, not the prize itself. This creates a powerful reward loop. You see a new product, your brain releases dopamine. You feel a rush of excitement, you buy it, and for a fleeting moment, you feel good. But the anticipation was the real high. Once you have the item, the dopamine fades and the cycle begins again. This very same neurological loop is what drives addiction to gambling, drugs, and even social media notifications. Every like or new arrival email is a potential reward, and your brain craves the possibility. This intersection of brain science and economics has a name. It's the study of how our biological impulses are not just understood, but actively engineered by corporations. Your desire to buy isn't a coincidence. It's a carefully designed feature of the modern economy. Nowhere is this engineered desire more apparent than in the fast fashion economy. Brands like Zara, Shine, and H&M have built global empires not on quality, but on speed and disposability. They've mastered the art of the microtrend, dropping thousands of new styles every single week. Each new collection is a fresh opportunity for a dopamine hit. A $10 dress isn't just a piece of clothing. It's an instant, affordable dose of novelty and status validation, perfect for an Instagram post that will be forgotten by next week. But this affordable luxury has a staggering hidden cost. The fast fashion industry is one of the world's biggest polluters, responsible for an estimated 10% of global carbon emissions, more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. The business model is built on the idea that clothes are disposable, fueling a cycle of buy where once and throw away. It's a system that masterfully exploits our brain's desire for the new while conveniently ignoring the mountains of textile waste and exploited labor it leaves in its wake. This isn't just fashion. It's a global economic machine powered by our compulsive need for more. The same principles are at play in the world of technology, and Apple is the undisputed master of the game. Every year, millions of people line up to buy a new iPhone that is often only marginally better than the one they already own. Why? The answer lies in a strategy called planned obsolescence. Products are intentionally designed with a limited lifespan, whether through software updates that slow down older models or batteries that are nearly impossible to replace. This isn't a flaw, it's the business model. Apple brilliantly combines this with FOMO marketing, the fear of missing out. Through slick presentations, exclusive launch events, and a carefully cultivated image of prestige, they create a sense of urgency and scarcity. Owning the latest model isn't just about having a better camera, it's about signaling your status, you're belonging to the in-group. This taps into a powerful psychological concept from behavioral economics known as the hedonic treadmill. The initial thrill of a new purchase quickly wears off, and we return to our baseline level of happiness. The only way to get that thrill again is to buy the next new thing. Modern capitalism doesn't just sell you products, it profits directly from your perpetual dissatisfaction. Amplifying this entire system is the engine of social media. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have become the ultimate showroom for consumer culture. Sophisticated algorithms learn what you desire and then relentlessly feed it to you, blurring the line between your identity and the products you own. Your feed becomes a personalized 24/7 temptation machine. This has given rise to the influencer economy, where authenticity is the new currency. We watch supposedly relatable people unbox products, creating a powerful illusion that if we just buy what they have, we can have their life, their happiness, their belonging. This creates a vicious, self-perpetuating loop. Consumption becomes content, and content drives more consumption. We buy things to post about them, and we see posts that make us want to buy more things. In this new digital ecosystem, our desires are not our own. They are data points to be analyzed, monetized, and reflected back at us in the form of targeted ads. Digital culture and capitalism are no longer separate forces. They now feed off each other in a relentless cycle of manufactured want. When we zoom out, we can see this isn't just about individual choices. It's about the macroeconomics of addiction. Consumer addiction has become a predictable and profitable market behavior. The entire financial system is structured to facilitate it. Credit cards, and more recently, buy now, pay later services like Afterpay and Klarna, have removed the friction between desire and acquisition. You no longer have to save for what you want, you can have it instantly. This makes our impulsive, dopamine-driven decisions immediately actionable, trapping millions in cycles of debt. Behind the scenes, data-driven marketing has turned temptation into a science. Every click, every search, every like you make is collected and used to build a psychological profile of you. This allows companies to personalize their marketing with terrifying precision, targeting your specific insecurities and desires at the exact moment you are most vulnerable. This is the algorithmic manipulation of human impulse on a mass scale. You are not just a consumer, you are a product, and your addiction is the profit margin. The consequences of this system extend far beyond our bank accounts. The environmental and ethical costs are catastrophic. In places like the Atacama Desert in Chile, mountains of discarded fast fashion pile up a visible scar on the planet. In Ghana, vast e-waste dump sites poison the land and water as workers. Often children risk their lives to salvage precious metals from our discarded phones and laptops. These are the invisible costs of our consumption, neatly hidden from view. Behind the made and label are stories of hidden labor exploitation, where workers are paid poverty wages in unsafe conditions to keep prices low and production fast. This economic inequality is inextricably linked to environmental decay. And for us, the consumers, it leads to a state of eco-fatigue and climate anxiety, a sense of guilt and powerlessness in the face of a problem so immense. Our individual desire for a new shirt or a new phone is directly connected to this global chain of harm, but we are not powerless. It is possible to break the cycle. The antidote to mindless consumption is conscious consumption. This is not about deprivation, it's about intention. Movements like slow fashion champion quality over quantity, encouraging us to buy fewer, better things that last. The right to repair movement is fighting back against planned obsolescence, demanding that we be allowed to fix the things we own. And concepts like digital minimalism encourage us to curate our online lives to reduce exposure. To the constant triggers of consumer culture, there are even companies proving that a more ethical model of capitalism is possible. Patagonia's famous "Don't Buy This Jacket" ad campaign was a radical act of corporate responsibility, urging customers to think twice before purchasing and offering to repair their old gear instead. This didn't hurt their bottom line. It built immense brand loyalty. The solution starts with small, achievable shifts, unfollowing accounts that fuel envy, learning a simple repair skill, or waiting 30 days before making a non-essential purchase. These actions empower us to reclaim our agency, turning us from passive consumers into active, conscious citizens. Looking to the future, we stand at a crossroads. The same tools of AI and neuroscience that are used to manipulate us could also be used to design more ethical marketing, or help us understand and control our impulses. We may be witnessing a cultural shift away from material possessions and toward experiential consumption investing in travel, learning, and community. Instead of more stuff, the ultimate question is, can we redesign desire itself? Maybe the next revolution isn't about producing more, but about wanting less. We've journeyed from the dopamine in our brains to the data in the cloud, from the psychology of wanting to the global economic systems that exploit it. We've seen how we became both the consumers and the products in a system designed to keep us perpetually hungry. The question is, what do we do now that we see the wires? Would you give up the next upgrade if it meant challenging a system that profits from planetary harm? Awareness is the first act of rebellion. If this video made you think, share it to challenge the culture of endless consumption. And let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you feel trapped in the cycle? What steps are you taking to reclaim control? Subscribe for more insights into the economy that shapes our world. Thank you for watching.